Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my tarot channel today. My name's Paulina, and if you're interested in getting another private reading with me, I've left some links below for my Patreon, my information for getting a private reading, which I do pre-recorded. Also, I do birth chart analysis. I've also left a link for the National Alopecia Areata Foundation below if you want to check that out. So this reading is for Aries, and this can apply if you're Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Aries, or I would say if you have a North Node in Aries, this could be particularly important for you in that aspect of your life, which would be where the soul's headed after the age of 30. Anyway, so for you Aries, just basically the moon, so you have a pretty basic chart. So like your first house is Aries, your second house is Taurus, your third house is Gemini, whereas other people, it doesn't work out that way. So there's a new moon in Virgo harmonizing with Uranus and it's a trine happening. It's also opposite Neptune, and this is on Monday, September 6th. 6 is about Venus, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. But anyway, so like also right now Mars is in Virgo until September 14th, Mercury's in Libra, and Venus is in Libra. And the moon is in Leo. Anyway, so the degree that the moon is in right now is 14, the moon will be in on Monday is 14 degrees. So this will affect people who are mutable signs. If you have a prominent mutable sign, which is any Sagittarius, Gemini, you can look, I just don't have the time right now. You can look at Virgo, I do have the time, and Pisces. Anyway, if you have any of those prominent in your chart and from the degrees 14 to let's say 17 or 10, you could be feeling this new moon in Virgo affecting your life a lot. You don't have that specifically that I know of from your basic chart because you're in Aries, you're not mutable, you're a cardinal sign. Anyway, but I'm talking about all Aries overall, but you, like the watcher, you might want to look at your chart and see if you have any mutable signs and what part of your life that would be affecting. So for example, if you have Virgo in the 6th house or Virgo North Node, this would be affecting those aspects. Anyway, so also what does this mean for you? The 6th and 7th houses are affected for you with the move. Also, right now we're in your 5th house, which is fun and play. You might be feeling like you're having trouble with that, with, being like, with the moon in Leo right now, you might feel kind of playful and just want to like do nothing. But then when we're moving into the 6th and the 7th houses coming up with the moon in Virgo and right now the Mercury and Venus in Libra, and then eventually when we move into moon in Libra and Scorpio, eventually those houses will be affected. Anyway, the 6th house would be your mental process, your health, your routine, your diet, your job. And the 7th house would be your relationships, the people that you're either dating or close with, who you meet in the world, the nature of the people you attract. So those are affected, and with the trine to Uranus and the opposition to Neptune, it's like there's like a sudden change in those arenas of your life, and also I'm just thinking there's also like maybe maybe you're like seeing clearly about something that you were like disillusioned about. And that's for the collective too, but especially for you, because this is all, as I said, your chart is more straightforward. You might want to look into that. I'll do another video perhaps about how to read birth charts in a more specific way. Anyway, so you might feel worried, and you might be like really focused on your relationships. There might be a sudden rupture in relationships about disillusionment, and this could be difficult to deal with. Yeah, so Mars is in Virgo right now, and you're ruled by Mars. So overall, and with the sixth house new moon Virgo coming up and the sun in Virgo, you might be feeling like you have this to-do list and you have to like get all the tasks done, and you're using your critical thinking skills a lot. So I wanted to get a card for you, and I'm just gonna choose maybe two. What do we need to know for the sign of Aries? The amethyst skull. Ooh, very cool. This is from the Diana Cooper. I forget, Pyramid of Light maybe? I don't know what it's called. I explore all the information before I take a decision. And then it's number 21. So that would be adding up to 3 about divinity and receptivity, divine feminine. During the golden era of Atlantis, each tribe of the high priests and priestesses of the 12 tribes fashioned a crystal skull that was an advanced computer and programmed it with the knowledge and wisdom held by their tribe. All the information was placed in the amethyst skull, which is kept safely in the inner planes. Receiving this card suggests you look for the highest perspective in a situation that presents itself to you. Explore the details. When you have all the facts, take decisions with wisdom and integrity. I like how it says take decisions instead of make decisions. It almost implies that like the decisions are already made and we're just like plucking them. Because in a way, if you think about like free will or destiny, like I feel like our lives are like a conglomeration or like a meeting of those two things. Like we have the free will, but there's also like, we do have fate. I believe that, but then there's an aspect of our fate that we're choosing. Yeah, so you may feel, let's see, with the Uranus trine here, there's the element of unexpectedness, and I know all people that I know who are ruled by Uranus are very like random. Like maybe they don't come to things often and then they show up, or maybe they are really unique and don't follow, like they don't like authority. So like some authority maybe shifted right now. And yeah, I would just say with this card, like really, you're a sign of impulse. And with the Mars and Virgo, you might feel like a workhorse sensibility, like you just like get it done kind of mentality. But I want to urge you to slow down. There's the number 3, adding up 21 to 3, is about receptivity and would be related to, like yin yoga, which is about a more meditative element. And then the yang would be the activity. Anyway, so I hope you take the time to really, to notice that like, you have details, you have facts, and it's funny because the 6th house is about details and facts, but like there's also like spiritual wisdom or like a divine wisdom, and we're unique in the fact that we don't know everything. So maybe that that's like a blind spot for you, realizing that you don't know everything. And just taking the time, like slowing down. I mean, I know Aries are like so active. I have Aries ascendant myself, so I really get it. But like taking the time to slow down for you could mean like going for a walk, which I know most people are like, that's not slowing down, that's active. But not everyone can sit and meditate for 5 hours. Some people the meditation is a moving meditation. So anyway, I hope you have a great week, and thank you so much for tuning in.